here as a Carnegie Africa Diaspora Fellow. The Carnegie Africa Diaspora Fellowship is a program that was started that brings African scholars to their countries of origin. Usually, people go back to their countries of origin. And so I'm here as part of the Carnegie African Diaspora Fellowship. One of the things that they were very, very interested in and in the application, and the thing that drew me to them, is that they were really looking for somebody who would come and help with capacity, capacity development, or as we would call it in the United States, professional development, primarily in the areas of supervision, graduate student supervision, research methods, and grant writing. Now, I have done a lot of, I don't want to call it a lot, but I've done work with PhD students here in Kenya. I've taught master's, classes here in Kenya. And then at my home campus, I am a faculty advisor currently to 2 organizations. So I've been involved a lot, in mentorship. So it was really a mesh between what the institutions were looking for and my own skills. It is a competitive process. It is something that a lot of universities want. They would like to have a Carnegie Fellow. The fellows themselves, also people are interested in coming back. For me, I have always, through the course of my career, I come back to Kenya to give back. The goal of the Carnegie Africa Diaspora Fellowship, it addresses brain drain, right? So I'm a professor in the United States. While I love my job there, and I'm very happy to be at Wright State University and the opportunities that I have had, it is also important to me to give back. And so my being here is an opportunity for me to give back to my home country. I'll be very excited to come back 3 years from today to see what has grown. The very first thing that we did, we had a qualitative research methods workshop that was attended by KCA. KCA brought a large team of people, and we talked about, and there were PhD students too, and faculty and lecturers here from ANU. So that was the first workshop that we did here at ANU, and ANU was very welcoming, not only of me, but also welcoming of KCA participants. At the time, at both of the workshops that I have done, we have felt the support not only of lecturers, faculty here, but even of the administration. For example, at both of the 2 workshops, Professor Lamburi has been there, Professor Linda Entagata, so I feel that level of support. As far as the supervision, we walked through a process of organizational change. I have attended master's defenses here, 2 of them at ANU. I've attended master's defenses at KCA. I have reviewed the documents that look at supervision guidelines. So when we did the first workshop, it was focused on, let us dream about a better future, a better outcome in terms of supervision. And so I walked through the team, a process of organizational change, and collectively we came up with what are those activities that we see that need to happen in order for us to improve this process. I'm very appreciative of the fact that I have the support of my department chair, the support of my former dean, and I believe that there is an opportunity for there to be future collaborations between our institutions. Already there's evidence of that, because one thing that I have done while I'm here is that I have done research with a colleague of mine, John Dinsmore. We have collected data, doing some analysis of student perceptions here at both KCA as well as also at ANU. The faculty here were very receptive of data collection efforts, and so I believe that as a beginning point, if there is a faculty member who was wanting to get a student sample in the United States, that this is something that I'm sure immediately John and I would be able to facilitate. Beyond that, I think that it would be very important to try and see if there's opportunities for faculty exchanges between the institution, not only just from the United States to here, but also from ANU, even if it's a guest lecturing, student exchanges. These are things that can be worked out between the institutions, as we move forward. I've met with administrators here on campus. At KCA, I met with their DVC, Professor Bagaka. So both institutions, I feel that they have been very, very supportive. At KCA, I also have an office there, so I've been going back and forth between the two institutions. I have interviewed master students here at ANU. I've interviewed master students at KCA. I have interviewed faculty members to learn about their perspective on supervision. So I see a lot of good things that are going to come from, this particular Carnegie Africa Diaspora Fellowship. And of course, I have to say that I am very thankful, not only for the warmth and the welcome and the commitment to really doing good work that I see between this institution, but we have to also think and thank the Carnegie for their vision of really putting together a program that will in fact have results that come from this. My experience so far has been great. From the moment I landed, I have felt very welcome. Dr. Rose Karemi, together with Dr. Renton Mushiri of KCA, they were the joint applicants for the Carnegie Fellowship. She has opened up her office. I have a beautiful office in this building, and her staff have been very welcoming. And I have a very nice apartment that I'm staying in. My children have been here with me. They have enjoyed being on this beautiful campus. And even more important has been the work that we have been able to accomplish so far, the work that we've been able to do jointly. I have interacted not only with faculty members, I've interacted with master's students. I've been a guest speaker in classes here on campus. And specifically, since I teach international marketing, I was in one of the classes where I talked about international business, as well as also my experiences of teaching not only at Wright State, but lecturing around the world, including on Semester at Sea, which is a program that went around to 20 different countries with college students. So I was able to bring back into the classroom. I have interacted with students here in the gym. I've interacted with students in the dorms and outside of their classes. So I feel when I walk around the campus, they give me a thumbs up. So I feel very much a part of the community.